So, this is where you were. Surprised to see me? Guess it makes sense I would find you here. This club is the only place for us to get our blood potions after all. I thought we agreed to get our blood potions together. It's only been a year since you turned. Not enough time has passed for you to fully develop your powers. Something could still happen to you in there. You know we vampires can get a little thirsty. Not the kind of thirst I was talking about. Well, I do worry. Why? Why are you being like this? You know what I'm talking about. You've... Never mind. Here. These are extra blood potions. Because I thought you needed them. I was worried about you. Thought you were struggling. So, I decided to get some extra blood potions, and I was going to bring them to you. Yeah, well, I can't really know that if I hardly see you, now can I? It's fine. Now you have a few extra, I guess. I'll just leave you alone. Get home safe, okay? No, I kinda want to be alone. Don't. We'll talk some other time. Huh? What? Huh. It seems someone is getting the hang of teleporting around, following me on top of this rooftop. You certainly seem to enjoy these newfound powers. To any lesser mortal, these powers might have gone to their head. But not you. Glad to see you haven't changed in that regard. Just don't get too attached. When we cure your vampirism, your powers will be cured with it. Remember, this was only temporary, until your body is fully recovered. Although, that seems to be going more swiftly than I expected. Stop smiling at me like that. You know I love your smile, especially with those fangs. Why did you follow me? You didn't do anything wrong. It's just... Never mind. You better go home and store those blood potions before something happens to them. We both know they don't come cheap. You are not planning to go home, are you? Oh, now you suddenly want to talk? For months now you've been avoiding me and been distant to me. Yes, you have been. Look, I didn't even want to bring this up. I figured you were still getting used to life as a vampire. I want to be there for you, make things easier. Despite the fact I chose this life by choice, I still remember how hard it was for me when I was first turned. My mentor helped me through a lot. I want to do the same for you. But every time I try, you shut me out. I've barely seen you these last few months. And then when we are together, you... Every time I hold you, I feel you tense up. Every time I kiss you, you freeze. Yes, of course I noticed. I'm trying to tell myself you're just having a bit of trouble adjusting to your new vampire state. But I can't shake the feeling that I'm losing you. And that scares the hell out of me. Is it really that far-fetched for me to think that? Maybe you've started to resent me for everything I have put you through, for dragging you into my world and turning you into a vampire. Yes, I know. I realized I had no other choice. I had to save your life. But still, I blame myself more than anything. You wouldn't be forced to live life as a vampire, temporary or not, if it wasn't for me. I sometimes can't help but wonder if you ever regret being with me. Look, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You're obviously just going through something, and you quite clearly don't want to talk about it, or you would have already done so. So, I'm not going to press the matter any further. I'm just being overdramatic. Now, please, just go home. Stubborn as always, I see. I missed you holding me like this. Really. After everything that's happened to you because of me, you still don't regret. Okay. Point taken. You really don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. Just know that whatever it is, especially if it's related to your new vampire state, I can help. You just have to let me in. I don't understand. What do you mean I can't help if I'm the cause? Your hunger. What about it? You seem to be handling your hunger very well from what I can see. I thought the blood potions were working well for you. Then what is it that has you so worried? You're scared of turning feral? Oh, my love, that won't happen. We both know what hunger can do to a vampire's mind. But you have been taking your blood potions very dutifully. I know it's scary, this thirst for blood, always in the back of your mind. But you have been handling it so very well. But what does this have to do with me? My blood? Really? Interesting. Does my blood really smell that good to you? Oh, my love, that's not hunger. Well, not entirely. I know it can be confusing now that you're a vampire. Is this really why you have been pushing me away? Oh, my love, you don't have to do this all by yourself. Do you remember when you just woke up from transforming into a vampire? What happened? Yeah, I guess that's why you're so scared now, aren't you? It was very brief, but you almost forcefully fed on me. Try to remember how that felt. The dry throat, your whole body aching for sustenance. And then also remember, you resisted it all by yourself. The need for blood is at its worst when you're a freshly turned vampire and you resisted it. Next time you're afraid of hurting me or anyone else, remember that. Scared of you? No, my love. Quite the opposite. This feeling when I'm close to you, this desire to taste my blood again. Do you feel it with anyone else? Good, because I don't want you to feel it with anyone else. Only I'm allowed to make you feel that way. Well, what can I say? When it comes to you, I get a little possessive. Let's go home, shall we? We're almost there anyway. Oh no. You were the one who insisted on following me. Now you're coming home with me. Here, take my hand. Here we are. Make yourself comfortable on the couch. Oh, and here, I'll take the blood potions. I'll put them away. Yeah, of course. Don't worry. I'll keep one aside for you. Now, I'll just light some candles. No, you know I hardly use artificial lighting. I feel more comfortable with just a few candles. Yeah, exactly. Artificial light can be so bright. I love the warm, natural, subtle glow candles give off. Now for the potions. You seem to be a bit fidgety over there. You want this blood potion, don't you? I know firsthand how vampires become when their bloodlust takes over. I know how it feels. You, however, seem like you're in complete control. I don't think you're having bloodlust at all. Just in case you say. Do you remember when you asked me if vampires feed on each other? You also remember my answer, right? I'm sure you're starting to understand that vampires have a very complicated relationship when it comes to feeding. You already know we not only feed out of a need for nourishment, we also feed for pleasure. When it involves two vampires, it's more of a way to form a deep bond. I think instinctually, you're already very much aware of this. I still remember when you let me feed on you, how that felt. And that was back when you were a human. Now that we're both vampires, well, I'm not just your girlfriend anymore. It was my blood that changed you. So the bond that we already had goes even deeper now. So, this blood potion in my hand right here. You know, the one you don't really need or want right now. What if I gave you another option? You can drink this blood potion, or you can drink my blood. The blood you actually want. You heard me. Oh, I'm very serious, my love. In fact, I've been thinking about it ever since you turned. You're so hesitant. Here, let me make it easy for you. I'm holding you. I'm giving you easy access. I can't stand the fact you're afraid to be close to me. I want you to realize that you don't have to be afraid to hold me, to kiss me. If you truly would rather have your potion, then it's up to you. However, I can feel you nuzzling my neck. So, that tells me you would rather taste my blood. You just have to bite down. It's so easy. I know you want to. So why can't I feel you resisting? You won't lose control. My heart is beating faster. Can you blame me? This is a lot different than letting you drink my blood from a small vial to save your life. Your fangs are scraping my skin. You can give in. That's it. Yeah, just take what you need. No. Don't stop. You are so gentle. Are you sure you had enough? Then kiss me again, please. I love it when you kiss my neck. There is no pain for you to kiss away. It only stung a tiny bit. You could never hurt me. Well, how did my blood taste? Like honey? Using my own words against me, I see. I love you. Ask me what? Don't you already know the answer to that question? No, I've not let any other vampire drink my blood. Especially not this, intimate. And I thought I was the possessive one. Do you feel better about all this now? That's good. It seems the tables have turned a bit, have they not? I seem to remember I was in the same predicament you are in right now. There have been a lot of things I gained from becoming a vampire. I was no longer sickly, I gained powers. But I think seeing all the horrible things my fellow vampires were capable of over the years, I started to lose trust in myself. What if I couldn't control this hunger, this thirst? What if I lost control of myself? What if I was no better than those psychotic vampires I vowed never to become? And then you came along and trusted me so utterly and completely, even after you found out what I was. And that made me trust in myself again. I'm not a killer. I'm not a dirty leech. I'm just a woman who was very ill and wanted a better life. And you're just someone who got very unlucky by falling in love with a vampire. And then you got even more unlucky because, against her better judgment, you managed to make her fall in love with you as well. Promise me something? Stop trying to face everything by yourself. We're in this together now, okay? no matter what happens. I promise to do the same. Okay then. Watch the decorations? What decorations? Oh, right. It's Halloween, isn't it? Maybe we can go out and watch them later. I missed you, and I want to stay like this for a little bit longer, if that's okay. I can't believe I forgot about Halloween. I didn't even get us any treats. It completely slipped my mind. Yeah, I guess I did give you a treat, didn't I? You want another one? Well then,